Hey Gemini, welcome to your June Money, Career, and Biz Tarot reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, your general money, career, and biz energies for June 2021. So before we get into your reading, Gemini, I just want to wish you a very happy birthday season and extend an invitation to join me on Saturday, June 12th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time here on YouTube for your Gemini birthday live celebration. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back as the case may be. It is all about giving you the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams. And remember, since these are general readings, you need to apply the energies to your personal situation, and these are energetic possibilities, not probabilities. In the description, you'll find the links to the tarot decks I am using in this reading. You will find a link to my services page if you'd like to book a private reading with me. And you'll also find a link for my free astrology calendar. So check out the description to the video. All right, Gemini, so we're going to start with this deck to get the general feel and flow of the energies. Then I will be diving in with a brand new oracle deck to see what other energies are influencing your money, career, and business this month. And we will be clarifying that with my favorite, the bold and bodacious. And at the end, we'll wrap it up with a motivation manifesto. All right, let's get into your reading, Gemini, in the little space I have left to me on my desk. It's like, you know, large and in charge here. It doesn't leave me much room. All right, let's see what we have for you, Gemini. The Page of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so there's news coming in probably around the eclipse, which is on the 10th. The new moon solar eclipse is happening on June 10th. Mercury is retrograde. However, remember, we see something like this, we don't automatically assume it's bad. Okay, so don't click off the video. I will explain. There is news, I think, coming in that's going to help you get unstuck from a situation. And I think it's very significant that the Ten of Swords is showing up here. Since this is representing air, the new moon solar eclipse is in air, your sign. So there is something here that's going to help you get unpinned from a situation that's probably past its sell-by date in some way. All right, let's see what else we have. We have to continue. Another number 10. Look at this, Gemini. The universe is going to step in with the energies, with that powerful solar eclipse to release you from something. Now, what's interesting, of course, Mercury's retrograde. So we got to pull some more energies, but this is the type of thing, honestly, if you have been doing the work, if you have been diligently working on something already, and you know, you've been waiting for the energies to shift, you have been trying to get yourself unstuck, and you've been working on getting unstuck from a money, career, or business situation, the universe is going to step in with that new moon solar eclipse. And like I said, free the energy up for you. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Virgo energy, the Hermit, interesting. The Hanging Man. Look at these major arcanas popping out here. And another number 10, the Ten of Coins. This is so good, Gemini. This is excellent energies. Look at this. So there has been a situation, could be involving a Virgo in your life. But in any case, it doesn't matter. Or a Pisces, we have the Hanging Man. And it's interesting, we have the fellow mutable energy showing up here. Gemini and, you're Gemini. Virgo and Pisces, fellow mutable energies. So those houses could be prominent for you, especially if you have Gemini rising. This is your career house. And then this would be your house of home, Virgo, if you have Gemini rising. So this is big. I feel like you have kept the faith so hard and so strong in terms of this situation. And I do feel like your faith and your patience, the Hanging Man, will be rewarded. So, and I think it's going to be rewarded in a way that may blow your mind and blow your expectations sky high with the Ten of Coins here. So with all these number 10s also, it is the sense of coming to a culminating point, coming to the end of a cycle, the culmination of a journey you've been on, like I said, to change your situation, to free yourself. And for some of you, you have to apply the energies to your life, but this could be freeing yourself from, thank you, Ariel, a certain level of income. Maybe you've been at a plateau, and so you have been looking for another job, another opportunity. You've been putting your resumes out there, etc. Or you have been taking a test to get a promotion. You have been maybe even stuck, since this is real estate energy for me. You may even have been stuck in a place you really didn't want to be in. You kept trying, Page of Swords, you kept looking on realtor.com. You kept, hounding the real estate agents. You kept doing what you needed to do. And like I said, you're going to see your patience be rewarded. This can be a major expenditure for the family, like buying a home, with the 10 of coins showing up here. But equally, it is just the fact that the wheel is turning because, like I said, you kept the faith. You stood strong in your convictions. That's another thing about the Virgo energy, is what's what, what was right for you. And, you have been diligently applying yourself. This is the other thing, because Virgo is also ruled by Mercury, like you are, Gemini, and you have the Page of Swords here. You have really been using your brains to very good advantage. You are a smart cookie, as we know, Gemini. But there is something here where your brain power and your attention to detail, and like I said, your faith and perseverance, I cannot emphasize that enough, because I think it's very unfair that Gemini gets accused and stereotyped of being, flighty and flaky all the time. And you're not. Like I've said before on this channel, any sign can be flighty and flaky. You, with whatever this situation is you've been trying to shift, you have absolutely hung in there. Literally, look, the Pisces hanging man. You've hung in there. You have applied yourself. You have worked hard, Hermit. And you may have even been working very hard behind the scenes, very much stuck in, 10 of Swords, to a certain project because you want that result, the 10 of coins. You have been working so hard to shift this energy, and I feel like this new moon solar eclipse is going to bring you a sign. Now remember, these are general readings and they're possibilities. And everybody's situation is different. Everybody's astrology energy is different. And of course, we're still in a Mercury retrograde. But what this is saying to me is that if you have been doing the work, as I've already explained, you can see the wheel, the energy start to shift toward this greater prosperity and security that you have been wanting. It is possible that this manifests in a month for you. You'll get a sign for that like in July. Like you may get a sign around that new moon solar eclipse. Some important news comes in. I really feel you're going to get some important news. And then, sorry, cat hair. And then maybe about a month from then, or to even 10 weeks from then, which would put us in Virgo season, that's when the next level of the prosperity actually tangibly comes in. Okay. But everything is a process. Everything, sets up everything else. And because we're in eclipse season, energy is shifting. Mercury retrograde is actually, I think, personally, I feel it's kind of working in our favor because I think it's going to help us tie up some loose ends before this new energy can fully take place. But I think that new moon solar eclipse is, like I said, going to show you that turn of the wheel and change in your circumstance and point you in the right direction and really affirm your faith, which I think is beautiful. All right, Gemini, let's dig into this oracle deck and see what we have for you. Let's see what else is going on for Gemini. Jeweled web, connectivity. Wow. Okay, interesting. The number 32 here. So everything being connected, being, your network being wired in, being tuned in and tapped into everybody around you. All right, let's see what we have for that. So your connections your network, your business network, your money network could be important for you this month. All right, let's see what we have. Issues surrounding also your connectivity with the internet, because that's what I think of about connectivity also. All right, what do we have here? The Fool. Very, very nice. The Fool. Ace of Wands. I'm loving this reading, Gemini. This is good. Seven of Wands. And the Nine of Cups. This is very, very good. And even the Seven of Wands is not that really bad to deal with here. But look at these gorgeous energies. So we have something brand new starting for you. This is going to be, I think, you know, connectivity, a jeweled web. And it's interesting that this is called a jeweled web because jewels, you know, you think of prosperity, etc., right? Something that's valuable. So the connection that you have with other people, I think is gonna lead you to some sort of prosperous advantage in the month of June. And it could even be that everybody wants to connect with you in some way. Everybody wants you, Gemini. I mean, because we have this fresh start energy. We have the Nine of Cups. It's almost too much of a good thing, I think. And we have the Seven of Wands, which I find fascinating here because that is about, look, all these wands, it's like everybody's coming at you like, Gemini, we need you to do this, we need you to do that, to talk about like all these, you know, connections, and you're there like, whoa, dude, I'm only one person, or maybe two on a good day. I can only handle so much. So I mean, but I think it's all ultimately very good energy, but you will be navigating. That's the thing about the Seven of Wands. You will be navigating through some sort of brand new situation with your connections, how you're showing up in the world, how people are experiencing you, how you're experiencing other people, that yes, will make you quite happy, but it's based on something new that you're going to be doing. Now, like I said, this may not necessarily start this month, or it may start after the 22nd when Mercury goes direct. That's possible. And it could start this month too. I mean, just because Mercury's retrograde or we have an eclipse doesn't mean things can't start. However, when something starts during a Mercury retrograde, most often it has a greater chance of success if it's connected to the past with things you've already been doing, or if it's connected to some sort of past connection, past association, like a client you've worked with before and then they hire you full time. It's like that type of thing. All right. Or if you start something just totally brand new, which could happen, you know, we can't always dictate exactly when things can occur. We try to work with the energies as best we can, of course. But it's possible here that, you know, you have to start something brand new. Just know that how you're connected and wired into that and the people you're attached to now with it may change going forward. Okay. So for example, let's say you get hired for a brand new job, you know, congratulations. And you have to start before Mercury gets out of retrograde. You may find the person who hires you, as an example, or the person you think is going to be your boss, maybe is only your boss for like a month, and then they leave or they get transferred or they get promoted and you have a different boss. That's possible. It's that type of thing. It's not necessarily, you know, bad. It's just, there's a piece that could shift or change after Mercury goes direct. So all of this is beautiful though. So a brand new adventure awaits you. A lot of new people coming into your life that you're going to be dealing with whether you own your own business, whether you're, you know, working in a job, a lot of different connections, and that can be very valuable for you. This is Ace of Wands is about initiating something brand new, starting something brand new, especially next to the Fool. So, and this is really an affirmation from the universe that this is exactly where you're supposed to be and who you're supposed to be with, the connectivity issue. The thing here too that's important is that you do keep the boundaries, Seven of Wands, because you may be so excited about this new situation that you kind of get carried away with yourself and forget that you also have to protect your energy. So especially if you're an entrepreneur and you're launching something brand new, you're launching a product, you're doing, putting something out there, there may be a lot of people who are excited to buy from you. Connectivity. They're excited about what you have to offer, and they may start making a lot of demands. Well, can you also do this? Can you also do that? Clients, that type of thing. Or you launch a new service. Doesn't have to always be a product. You may have to say no, and you may feel nervous about saying no with a couple of things because it is something brand new and you don't want to break any good connections or offend anybody. But just keep this in mind. Again, it's a general reading. I think all is going to be fine. You have the Nine of Cups here. And the Nine of Cups is the, sense of full satisfaction. Now, the other thing I will say about the Nine of Cups here is that because there's so much gorgeous energy here, and because it is your birthday season, there may be some serious partying going on in Gemini land. So just keep that in mind, especially if you have to get up and go to work the next day or meet clients or whatever, okay? Because Nine of Cups can be some overindulgence. And if you are doing any sort, depending on where you are in the world right now, everybody's situation is different, but if there is some sort of social activity with colleagues, be sure that you moderate yourself in terms of, your joie de vivre. Don't let it get out of hand, okay? Because you don't want to have an embarrassing situation perhaps occur just because you're in high spirits. That's all. And also because, these are still going to be new people to you. So you still want to make a good impression. So just keep that in mind. But this is fabulous energy. All right, Gemini, let's pull a motivation manifesto card for you. This was a great reading. I think there's going to be some very interesting shifts coming up for you in the next, definitely in your birthday month, but even really over the whole summer. Some new connections, freedom, the end of a stuck situation, the end of something that you've just kind of been waiting on to shift. It's great. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this message. This day is to be enjoyed like a pause at a cool stream during summer's heat. So I think this is an important message for you, Gemini, to take a pause at a cool stream during summer's heat, during, your birthday season when things are, everybody wants to see you and connect with you and, so much is going on. It is going to be important. You still have the Hermit there. It's going to be important. And the Hanging Man. It's going to be important for you to just take a day to pause and reflect on all of the important changes and growth that you have been through, especially in the last year. With that North Node transiting through your sign, there's been a lot of growth. So, give yourself the grace of that space to just, and it can just be an afternoon. You just take a little time to connect with yourself and give yourself a pat on the back, Gemini. There's a Gemini in my life, and I know what she likes to do is she likes to go and treat herself to a Jimmy Cone when she has really, achieved something great in her life. So that's the pause at a cool stream is for her, the pause at Jimmy Cone. So whether you're pausing at Jimmy Cone or literally pausing by a cool stream or just allowing yourself a few moments out of a very busy birthday season. But please, Gemini, do that. Reflect, honor your growth, honor how far you've come and all of these accomplishments, because there's just more to come with all of this beautiful energy that's here. You're really reaching a major turning point, pinnacle, like things really shifting to really the next level of growth in your life. Like I said, you've already been through a lot and you've conquered a lot. You've achieved a lot, and now the next level's coming. So enjoy your days. You may get caught up. Enjoy each day this month. Absolutely. You may get caught up in a lot of fast moving action. The Fool, the Ace of Wands, the Wheel, all of those are, very, very like go, go, go energies. So please do take some time to pause and reflect and honor your journey. All right. Gemini, let me know how the reading is resonating for you. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you are looking forward to in your birthday season. I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you at your birthday live on Saturday, June 12th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time here on YouTube. Okay? Take care, Gemini. I'll see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.